What is going on, everybody on the internet? Welcome to another one of these bizarre videos I just come up with and have to talk about because, let's face it, I love talking to people, but something like that. Anyway, that is not the point. Today was supposed to be the day I upload a video of Dislyte. Now, we all should know what Dislyte is. It's the game that brings multiple mythologies into one, kind of similar to the Shin Megami Tensei series. But instead of using demons, you're instead using characters known as espers, who gain the powers of said mythological beings and have to change appearances and all. And I apologize for what's happening right now. I just had lunch with a bunch of work colleagues, so I had a work lunch. That's what happened. Anyway, so today was supposed to be the day that I did a video on Dislyte. But I discovered something last week. Now, this was covered like in March, but as soon as I discovered it in August, I was like, oh shoot, the Dethklok. And that is a game called Dragalia Lost. So, for those who don't know what Dragalia Lost is, it's an RPG-styled game, which that's all I can say, really. I don't really know how to explain it, because I haven't played it that much to actually get an understanding of it. So, what's happened is Nintendo are the ones who created the game. Say it's now officially a loss and they're going to shut the game down sometime later this year. Possibly, I don't know. No one knows what date it is. No one knows when it'll be or if it'll be announced. If it gets announced, I'll know immediately to uninstall it one day before the game gets completely cut. But there's one thing I want to do before the game gets shut down. I want to beat the entire story in one sitting. Not as a video series, because let's face it, it's way too late for that. And I started doing this game when I didn't do YouTube, when I wasn't a YouTuber, or I just didn't have the technology to understand how to play that games, and record videos on that. Well, nowadays, the technology is a lot more easier to understand, so yeah, now, because of this, I never got the chance to grind for Dislyte. So, normally what would happen is I would grind daily, every single day, just to get prepared for the next video in the next week. Now, I discovered this was going to be a weekly thing, because I grinded so much that my characters were already high enough level that once a month, my characters would literally be so strong that the game would just go, boosh, done in 5 minutes, or an hour or so. I don't know, sadly, so I don't even know how long it's taken me to beat the story mode. But that's not the point. The point is that until the game actually gets shut down, or I beat the game before it gets shut down, I just want to do that first. I want to prioritize that so I can actually feel accomplished when the game gets shut down. Now, here's a bit of a story of what I've discovered. Now, not all the games I have played I've managed to beat or either shut down or I just got bored of them. Some of these games include, let's see, what's a good example? There's, I think it's called something like Dragons and Puzzles or something like that. There's a story mode for that, and there was also a more futuristic version of that. I can never beat those because I got bored easily. Some other games like Dungeon Boss, which is another game which is similar style to Pokemon, for example. It's a turn-based system, kind of similar to Pokemon, what's the game called? Pokemon Legends Arceus, where the turns are based on your character's speed stat. That was another game. I got bored of it easily, and then I tried to return to the game again. I got a lot further than last time, and then I just got bored of it. Same goes for another game, which is known as WW7, or I'm assuming is a codex for World War VII, which I hope never comes, because I'm pretty sure the Earth will be gone by the time World War VII happens. Or when World War III happens. Let's not talk about this, okay? I played that game, I got further than last time, but I got bored easily, so yeah. So Dragalia Lost is in that kind of boat. I want to beat it before it gets shut down, because if the game gets shut down, who knows if it's ever going to return, or they're ever going to remake the game and give it a second chance. On the Switch, mind you, because for those who don't know, Nintendo tried doing games so many years ago. I think it was 2011 or 2016. When was Pokemon Go released? Because that was the game that they released. Oh no, I think the game was Super Mario Run, which is a runner platform similar to Temple Run, but instead it was Mario in a 2D platform. I've never played the game, but I have watched some people play the game, and it does look interesting. I'm just not interested in the Temple Run style games because you have to think, and my finger is not that kind of design for you do it this and that and turkeys. I don't know. But here's the thing. When Dragalia Lost gets shut down, who knows if it will return? Because one of the things I'm going to say is this. If they do bring back the game, I think it fits more of like a Dynasty Warriors vibe. Now, for those who are wondering what Dynasty Warriors is, it's Chinese mythology with a bit of a twist, is all I'm going to say. I haven't played in a long time, but yeah. Anyway, so basically, if it returns, I would like to see it like in a warrior style. So like you have your armies, your characters, you fight bunches of enemies, you fight that kind of style. If you played a Warriors game, then you know what I'm talking about. For those who have not, I'll tell you the games that have warrior style in it. So that would be Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, Hyrule Warriors is what just happened to my voice? Hyrule Warriors is another one. Fire Emblem Warriors is another one. Persona 5 Strikers is also another one in that boat. And there's also Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. There's not Fire Emblem. There's Hyrule. I'm guessing it's called Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. It's based around the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild's game. It's like a prequel and all. There's like a whole bazillion games based around the Warriors series. And I would love to see a remake for that game in that style. Like, not as a gacha game, but as a Warriors game. So, like, you go through the game, and if you do these requirements, you could recruit those characters that are in the game. Or, if you progress through the story, you could recruit those characters afterwards. Or, like, something along those lines. Like, I would love to see that game make a return. But you're probably asking the most obvious question ever. What's going to replace Dislight until this circumstance happens? Well, I had two options. I was either going to play Monster Legends through all the hard modes that I should have beaten a long time ago, but I've never gotten around to it because I'm lazy. And, well, that uses the iPad. So my second bet is to just do what I'm doing for the current month. And for those who are wondering what that is, it is Minecraft Chaoscraft 2 Vengeance of the Dark One. That is like probably one of my best titles I could think of. Vengeance of the Dark One. You're probably asking who the Dark One is. Well, if we finish some quests, then you'll see the Dark One. But not only that, I also have to beat the 4 generals and a long list of bunch of reasons. Anyway, that's not the point. So, when Dragalia Lost is gone, Dislight will return. And yeah, so if you guys just please don't yell at me in the comment section for saying, prioritize Dislight, Dragalia Lost is dead. Don't scream like that in the comment section because you'll be removed from the comment section in like 5 seconds. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys understand the situation that I'm currently in. I just want to beat the game before it goes poof forever. I know. Anyway. So if you guys did enjoy my prattle for the month, it's not often that I just prattle along like this. Then hit the like button down below, subscribe if you have subscribed, hit the bell icon down below, and leave a comment down below telling me this big question. If you played Dragalia Lost, who was your favorite character in that game? For me, it's definitely Cleo for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because she's a dark element? I don't know. Some of these questions I don't understand why she is my favorite character or any character in general. Like, it makes sense. For some reason, I like characters that have red hair. For example, Hinoka from Fire Emblem. And several other characters. I don't understand why I like redheads for some reason. But that's about it, really. Anyway, now, one last thing I'm going to quickly mention. This video. When Dragalia Lost is gone, at the end of this year, if I remember, there's a chance this video will be deleted. forever. Because, let's face it, people will forget easily, and, well, let's face it. So I just wanted to put this there. If I decide, I'll keep the video there as a bit of a reference for, like, history situation. But if not, that is also fine. I'll also delete it, but I'm talking about the video you're currently watching, if anyone watches the video. But anyways, I will see you all in the next video. Or, if you decide to watch my Minecraft video, which is for today, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do it in this. We're going to make a jetpack, and I discovered what I need to do for Bewitchment mod. So, I will see you all in another video. Also, this is not going to be edited, of course. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, big button.